Worship leader and recording artist Pat Barrett gave us the unforgettable song, Good, Good Father. And this week he has some new music to share. It's his sophomore solo project, and it's called Act Justly, Love Mercy, Walk Humbly.
And it all comes down to this, what you require of me, love my neighbor as myself, and you above all things. Act justly, love mercy, walk humbly with you, God.
So this album was in the making for 2 years?
Unfortunately. Yeah.
With you, God.
I remember like the feeling of 2 years ago being like, oh, there's a couple songs I'd really like to share. And then, you know, as time went on and the world changed, so did songs and what felt like really important to sing about and share. And so like I'm actually now really happy. There were moments in those 2 years where you're like, why can't this be done yet? And then now I'm so happy for the songs that, you know, happened actually near the end.
And always walk humbly.
The project is called Act Justly, Love Mercy, Walk Humbly. What are some of the singles that came towards the end of the project?
Well, funny enough, that song,
Kingdom of heaven, beautiful ashes, it's morning, it's dancing, it's
throughout the 2 years, I was like, what am I even going to call this collection of songs? Like, I can't do another self-titled album, can I? Like, just don't name it again? Or, what I loved about it was that even that Micah 6:8 verse, act justly, love mercy, walk humbly, it's such a picture of your whole life. And this album for me and these songs really were my way of sharing not just like the love mercy songs, but also the act justly songs, and not just the act justly songs, the way we behave and our, you know, the way we relate to each other, but also the walk humbly songs, the songs that deal with growing and missing the mark and repentance and trust and faith. And I just love that. I love that whole picture, and that song came at the end to give like even language for the album, and as a whole was really special.
'Cause there's no weapon stronger than your love. There's no weapon stronger than your love.
How timely, I know that this has taken 2 years to get done in light of all that's been going on in our world, but that said, God's timing is of course always perfect. So this gets released now, the second month of a new year, and we're still going through quite a bit.
One of like my personal rules for albums, like I won't share a song that hasn't actually helped my real life. And one of the things that, you know, you mentioned the timing of it. Nothing ever happens when you want it to happen or the way you want it to happen anyways. Like my life is not like that. I have 3 kids. Every morning is like, there's not enough time. We're late for school. Eat your bread. You know, you're just like at times scrambling, at times at peace, at times like, and for me, these were the songs from my everyday that helped realign my heart to worship, and also the songs that I sang just in my heart as I was feeling overwhelmed and not knowing what the future would hold. And so for me, it's just it's weird to release a record in the middle of the world the way it is, but it weirdly feels appropriate because that's when it was written, a lot of it.
A mighty fortress, a shield around me.
What's your favorite song today, at least, on the new project?
Today it's As For Me. And I love that song because it is just a reminder, like I'm in my house right now. Like there's a lot of things in the world I can't control, a lot of things I can't directly touch and impact, but something that my wife and I, Meg, we just know and we've realized like we can have a say on what this house believes and the way we treat each other and the virtues that we instill in our kids and behavior we model for them. So like I know everyone's making a lot of choices out there, but the Barretts, you know, as for the Barretts in this house, like we're going to serve the Lord. And that's been it's been a challenge at times and an encouragement at other times, and also like the realization of we can decide where we point our affection today.
Act Justly, Love Mercy, Walk Humbly is available this week wherever you get your music. And for more stories and conversations like this, be sure to catch an all-new edition of Studio 5. You can find it on the CBN News Channel tonight at 8:30 Eastern Standard Time.